And there's a photo of me. So this is in Nova Scotia. I brought my Masonic apron with me because I was invited to attend a lodge meeting.
Hmm.
So once you're a Mason, anywhere you can basically attend other lodges
Right.
uh, as long as the secretary knows and that you're coming. And that's something a lot of people like to do is travel around and visit different lodges. They all sort of have little differences in the rituals and stuff, which is interesting when you hear it. So the gentleman on the right is the former Grand Master of Nova Scotia,
Hmm.
Dan Campbell. So he was following up Jonathan Belcher 200 years ago,
Hmm.
and my friend again Ken Paneo on the left. Ken was a fairly senior Mason as well, and I think he was part of the Grand Lodge. He wasn't actually an officer, but he was connected to the Grand Lodge.
Now you have to wear these aprons showing your status or whatever that shows your status, right?
It does actually, and if you
Okay.
see my apron has three sort of circular, they call it a rosette,
Yep.
and the other two gentlemen both have an upside down sort of a T square
Yeah.
or a Tau
Hmm.
cross, and that signifies past master.
Okay.
So you have to become, and that takes a lot to become a master of a lodge. You have to go through like usually close to 10 years of working your way up.
Oh boy.
So I've gone through three chairs. I was recently the junior deacon in my lodge, and then we had COVID, so nobody's been in the lodge for 2 years. So
Hmm. Yep.
it's slowly coming back, but yeah. So you're exactly right. It does indicate your status. The majority of the Masons have the rosette, like I have.
Hmm.
Not quite sure why Ken's is a different blue. The
What's
majority of them are that the same blue as the two on the right.
what's the badges for? What are those badges for?
Uh, Different things. So Dan is wearing the collar of a master.
Okay. Yep. Okay. The collar of the
Um,
master.
so he was the master of that lodge,
Yep.
and the other ones there's different. I know there's one for Scottish Rite. There's one for there's a lot. There's so many levels above even Scottish Rite that things that open up once you get to a certain level,
Hmm.
you'll find out that something else exists, and
Oh boy. Oh, thank you,
so
Scott.
yep, yep. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I never saw all that before.
So there's the lodge in Chester. So it's actually called Clarke Lodge. So again, there's no relation to me, but there was a Dr. Clarke who was the first master of that lodge, and this is the lodge that came about after the original Chester Lodge with the Oak Island lot owners. So Chester Lodge existed from 1784 to 1830s, I believe,
Hmm.
and then this lodge started in the 1860s. So it's not the same lodge; it's a completely separate lodge, but it's the continuation in Chester, Nova Scotia. And I've
Okay.
been in this lodge a couple of times. It's really cool.
Do you
They
know?
actually have the original Masonic apron of Anthony Patillo or Patillo, who was one of the first Oak Island lot owners and a Freemason, and
Oh
his
my lord.
actual his actual apron's hanging on the wall there.
Do you know a Brenda Wolf?
Yes. Oh, Brenda. Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Brenda. Yeah, actually, Brenda was at that barbecue for sure.
There you go.
Yep. Cool. Um, and I have a picture of her, but it's not in the slideshow, so she
Okay.
probably appreciates that. So yeah, so that's the lodge in Chester. Um, did I say Anthony? It's Alexander Patillo, as
Right.
Daniel just mentioned there. I don't know if I missaid the